Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be unboxing Dog Park. So this is I believe it's Kickstarter. I get confused nowadays if it's Kickstarter or Game Found. I believe it was a Kickstarter game. That once I saw the theme, I figured I had to have it because I'm a big dog lover. We all are in this household, so it was kind of surprising we didn't have a dog-themed game. We have Isle of Cats, and can't remember if we had any more cat-themed games, but it seemed like a lot of kind of popular cat-themed games have kind of come over the last few years, and I hadn't heard of any dog ones until kind of this one. I'm sure there's some out there, but I hadn't really heard of any, which was a little surprising to me, just based on the fact that I think probably quite a few people like dogs. Seems like it's one of those things that's like a 50-50 split of either dog or cat people, so I think there'd be a lot of people looking for dog games, so I just figured this was one that I wanted to have, and I believe it had kind of different cards, kind of like a Wingspan with all different types of dogs, so I thought that sounded pretty cool as well. I don't remember exactly which version I pledged or what it all came with, but it looks like this is collector's edition. I think it's a box sleeve. Wasn't 100% sure. I did not take it out yet. We will see. Yeah, I believe that's what this one is. First I thought it was like some poster thing. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a sleeve. Probably should take my time bending this, so I may not do it right here, but yeah, so it's got a bunch of different dogs on it. I do like the look of that, but I really like the look of this cover, so actually I don't know if I'll be using the sleeve or not, because this is a really solid cover. But this looks pretty cool as well, so we'll see. Maybe sometimes it'll be sleeved and sometimes it'll be unsleeved. So then we also get this pack of stuff. Can't really remember what's all in here. I feel like sometimes I just back the Kickstarter and then it takes a little while to show up, so kind of forget what all ends up showing up, so it's kind of all a surprise to me. Always good surprises. Right here, it looks like I actually got a pad of stickers, I believe. Now, this dog is sitting a lot like my dog does. Just kind of one of those awkward sitting poses. But, yeah. Otherwise, none of these, I would say, look too close to our cookie, but these are all nice looking stickers. And then it looks like, ooh, can send out some postcards. This is interesting. I don't know, I can't think of any Kickstarters I've gotten that have had postcards. So yeah, we'll see if I end up sending these out or not. But the artwork looks pretty cool there. It looks a lot like the cover. Then also, it's a bookmark. My wife's probably gonna like this. This will probably be hers. She reads a lot more than I do. She likes to read classic books, and she really loves dogs, so it's probably a solid bookmark for her. Oh yeah, that's just it's got kind of the dog on the front cover along with a collage of dogs on the back. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Then the last thing in there, let's see here, we're 4 little wooden meeple dogs, screen printed, and they're all different shapes. Really like the look of these. Let's see if I can. Yeah, these all look really cool. I really like the screen printing on them. Really brings out what they are, and it looks like they're double-sided screen printing, which is even better. Sometimes it'll just be on one side, but yeah, I really like the look of those. So let's get into the actual box. We've got a rule book here. That's a really nice looking artwork as well. It's pretty cool. We've got, looks like a 16-page rule book that's frequently asked questions, an index, some solo rules. Looks like some of these are just some examples of what's going on, so hopefully it'll be a solid rule book and we can get it to the table soon. But then this one says Collector's Edition, so these were the upgraded markers. And we got Famous Dog Expansion, European Dogs. Can't remember if that means it's in this box. I do not remember what I backed, so we'll find out. And right off the bat, we've got a punch board here. Looks like that's what we're gonna tie our dogs to, and we take them on walks. And we got a bunch of these tokens, the little collar tokens. So yeah, these look pretty solid. These markers are pretty large. I can't remember what they're used for, but it does look like they have a little. This must. Let me see here. So it must be some sort of dial that we're going to be putting together, I would guess. I'm guessing they'll get put together like that and be turning in there. So looks like it should be pretty cool. Hopefully then it makes sense. Then it kind of makes me think it's about the same size as the ones from Unmatched, and those work pretty well. So hopefully that'll work out. Then we've got the board, the main board, and this is just some really beautiful artwork here. I really like the scenery in the background. And it looks like this will all hopefully make a lot of sense. I do see the score track goes from 1 to 40, so hopefully that means the game just scores up to, I guess you kind of just restart and kind of see where you're at, but if you want your final score, if you go over 40, that might make it just a little bit difficult. I don't always love when they end with a weird number like that, but maybe in this game it will work. But yeah, I think the artwork looks really solid. Looks like we got a little symbology, but not too much. That'll be overwhelming. So gets me even more excited. Let me see. Didn't look to see. Nope. One-sided board. And it looks like we've got the player boards here. They look to be very similar, only with some, I don't even know if you can really tell on camera, but it's just, I think they're just slightly different shades of colors. Oh, on the back you can definitely see there's some different colors, but on the fronts it's just a slightly different hue. It's just a hint of the color on there. So
are those dog bowls different colors, Zach?
Oh, those dog bowls are different colors. At first I was just looking at the toys here, and I was like, I can't tell if those are actually different colors or if they are if they were just changing because of the slightly different things. But yes, the dog bowls are the different colors, Pepper. Thank you for pointing that out. But then we've got a little scoring pad here, which I thought this was a 4-player game, but this looks like it has 5 scoring lines there. It might just have been the way it was printed. And then we've got some bone token holders. These look pretty cool. They kind of remind me of the ones from Parks, which are logs, but these are obviously dog bones for the game, which is really cool that they can put that in there, and hopefully they'll do their job well. Then, let's see here. And we've got these must be little sideboards that'll go along with and these you can see, maybe see the different colors of the leashes there. So those will go with the boards, I'm assuming. We need Pepper's help to open some of these packs of cards. There's a lot of them. We can get into some of the wooden components. So it looks like we've got a nice insert here. Hopefully it'll hold everything in there really well once it's all unpacked. Can't remember if these original tokens are used for something different than what these ones are used for, because these, these are different. I did not notice that. They were the same colors, but they're different dog types. And they're a little larger, I think. Maybe not. A few of them. Yeah, maybe they're larger. But yeah, these look really cool as well. I really love kind of that screen printed wooden, especially colored ones. These look like they chose really nice colors. Then we've got, I'm thinking this could be the 1st-player marker, but a little doghouse. That's interesting. It's definitely a pretty large, chunky piece of wood here, but it looks really nice. Got that screen printing on it again, which is really awesome. Then we've got a little bird, which also looks really nice. This looks like it would be something from like Wingspan or something. That looks really cool. Yeah, it's a really nice looking bird. And then we got a little die here with little paw prints on it for the pips. I think that's pretty awesome. And they picked some. I think I like the color combination they picked here. What do you think, Jesse?
Yeah, it's interesting, different from any color I've seen before. Not one I would have thought for this game, but
right.
I think it works.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I would. Like you said, I don't know if I would have thought of using that color, but I think it works for what it is. And then we've got some more of those same colors, but it's the actual walker tokens. It looks like these are huge chunks of wood again, so they're a little more comparable to this doghouse. So they're a little larger than these other ones, but they're nice and chunky, and they're screen printed again. So they're top notch in my book. So yeah, we got the 4 different player colors, I assume. So that's pretty cool. Looks like these will probably be used to put those dials together. Then we've got, I think, the different dog types that are going to be in here. And that kind of reminds me of Wingspan, saying what percentage are that type. We got the different types. We got some good artwork for each. And it looks like, let's see here, during selection gain 1 location, so these must be, we got forecast. So I think this is kind of a, can't remember if this is added on, something that you do each round or something. But yeah, I like the look of the cards. They look pretty awesome. We got some dogs here, I believe. We got Brittany the gun dog, Crafty, Go Fetch. We got some gun dogs, some hounds. Well trained, Crafty. I really like the artwork of these dogs, and I do like that. Kind of like a game like Wingspan. They all look like they're very different. They're all the different breeds, I believe. So yeah, this looks pretty awesome. A European Dogs expansion. I don't know if these are all in the base game, I guess. Yeah, these look pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of this artwork. And I look forward to getting this one to the table as quickly as possible. So we got all of these dogs. I don't remember how many there were in the game. Looks like we've got a couple more decks here. Oh boy. Open that. I'll open this.
So have you seen any that look close to Cookie?
Well, I've kind of gone through them pretty quickly. I guess I probably wasn't looking quite close enough. Let's see here. Jack Russell Terrier, so I think she's part terrier. Not quite. May have been one in that original deck. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of dogs here. I'm sure there's one of her in here, and I would almost guess, at least in this version of the game, that I would think pretty much any dog you had would be included in here. Any dog type, because there's definitely a lot of them in here. And we've got some.
Yeah, you already looked through a bunch. Then you have this huge deck. I'm handling one just as large here, and all of them are unique.
Yeah, so yeah, they're all unique cards, which is just awesome. I just love when games do that. It's one thing that I love about Wingspan. It's what I love about Terraforming Mars. It's just something that I find really awesome. If you can make it work. There's some games that I don't think, it is good to have duplicates, but it's really cool when you can have different dog types. And like in Wingspan, you can have some that have like almost duplicate powers and stuff, but they're different birds.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that could be the case in this game as well.
Yeah, I'd heard it kind of compared to Wingspan. I don't know if on gameplay they will be similar, but just for the amount of dogs and kind of comparing that to the amount of birds in Wingspan and That was a lot to live up to, but I think it definitely has with just the amount as well as the great artwork.
Yeah,
really love the look of this.
Yeah, I do as well. It's gotten me even more excited because I will say after I got it, I'm like, I don't know, did I just pull the trigger because I wanted a dog game so badly? Because I'd been looking for one.
Is yes.
And then you hear, not necessarily like you said, not comparisons to Wingspan necessarily in gameplay, but like all different cards and stuff. And I thought that sounded really cool. So, but yeah, as we're looking through this, I'm getting really excited about playing this one. But
are those jellyfish?
I think it's probably
Dog
a little
toys?
chew toy, and then a little tennis ball, little bone, wood.
Ooh, I like
Ooh,
those.
I really like the wood. I kind of wish that was used in some Euro games when you're using your wood to build all your stuff. But no, these are really awesome. They make me think of which game was it that I recently really liked?
King Domino.
Oh yeah,
Origins?
King Domino Origins. I don't know what it is, but like these smaller pieces of wood that
The
are
screen
some sort of
printing.
supply, the screen printing stuff. These really get me. I really love wooden components, but I don't know, something about the recent uptick in all this screen printing has just brought it all to another level that I just really love and gets me even more excited about the game. But yeah, I think that was everything inside the box. Like I said, I don't remember if this was, it says collector's edition, so I don't remember what was in this, like comparatively to when they sell it in retail. But that was everything inside this box. Like I said, I definitely am looking forward to trying this one out. If you want to check out more of our unboxing videos, our first thought, definitely check out our channel, subscribe, so you can see those videos. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content and those dog bones.